Well, look, it's an incredibly quiet morning here in Kirkuk. We've already seen some trucks going around and collecting up those campaign banners. You're right, the voter turnout at this point, the Electoral Commission saying with 92% of the votes counted, standing at 44.5%, so significantly lower than in previous elections. Now, there's a lot of speculation, of course, as to the reasons for this. What I can tell you, though, is that in the last week ahead of the elections, we were travelling some key points in the country and talking to a lot of people. And while yesterday at the polling stations here in Kirkuk, there was an almost festive mood. People were coming out with their families, there was music playing, there wasn't a tense atmosphere. And of course, this is taking place, the elections, in the shadow of that 4-year war with Daesh. So there are serious security concerns as well. But people felt relaxed going to the polls. But of course, the situation in the country remains extremely fragmented. So people elsewhere in the country that we've spoken to, for example, in camps for the internally displaced, were saying, look, we don't think the elections are actually going to make any difference to us, so we're not going to vote because we don't have a home, we're here in camps, and we don't see anyone coming to help us. And in other places like the old city of Mosul, that's completely destroyed pretty much, people again had a real sense of apathy towards the elections when their immediate situation was so dire. And there's also a sense as well that this political campaign, whilst being pretty diverse, wasn't very heavy on substance. So you had a lot of the big names running. The front runner still considered to be the former Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi. But there's a sense that there wasn't really much in the way of policy put on the table for people. So it's hard to know exactly why the voter turnout was so low, but we can say that the security situation seemed reasonable, but certainly lower than in previous elections. And look, there are a few certainties here. So official results are expected on Monday, and there's no clear idea yet of exactly how things are going to play out with those results.